Hi everyone, so this is my last book haul video before I leave for college, and as you can see behind me, my bookshelves are looking pretty sad because I've been doing a lot of packing, and I'm probably bringing way more books than I should, but I'm going to get very creative with book storage, and my roommate's offered like some of her space to me, which is really nice considering that she's a bit of a bookworm too, and then I'm fully prepared to send stuff home with my parents. But yeah, I have like 5 boxes of books, and then I've got more in my 2 storage ottomans. So yeah. And you can see there's still a ton left back there. As I said in my last book haul video, which was 2 weeks ago, I didn't expect there to be too many books in this haul because I was cutting back on buying and I wasn't planning to buy too many and whatnot. And I held myself to that promise. I only bought 5 books. But then I received a whole lot for review and gifted and traded and won, and that kind of ruined it. But let's get started. So I got 2 books on NetGalley. One's called Finding Ruby Starling by Karen Rivers. It's middle grade, and it comes out like August 26th. And I'm reading it right now, and it's kind of cute. But I'm starting to wonder if my tastes in middle grade have like evolved, because I have not enjoyed a lot of the middle grade I've been reading recently, like The Swap, and there was another I feel like I didn't enjoy, and I can't remember it. Although I did enjoy, I read Sidekicked recently by John David Anderson, and that was really cute and good. I think I give it like 4 stars. So hopefully my tastes aren't changing too much, because middle grade is a good genre that I want to enjoy. I'm not going to read a ton of it, but I do want to read the occasional book. And then I also got Being Audrey Hepburn by, I'm totally going to butcher this, Mitchell Kriegman. That's from St. Martin's Griffin on NetGalley. And it sounds really cute and fun. And I originally wasn't going to request it, but then there was a book that I was going to be reviewing right around the same time that I DNF'd, and I'm like, I'm not going to do a review for this. So I requested it, and they approved me, so thank you. And it sounds interesting and fun, and we'll see what I think. And then I also got some physical galleys. Where did I put them? Yeah, over here. I got 2 from the bookstore. And Handful of Dust by Mindy McGinnis, which I already have an arc of this, but I gave that one to Hannah to review, so she can keep that one now because I was asking for it back. And then Let's Get Lost by, oh golly, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name because I will totally butcher it. And I don't want to do that. I have an e-galley of this, and I reviewed it, and my review's going up in a few days. I know that it's been a bit of a polarizing book in the YA community. I think I've read at least 3 negative reviews, and then I've read a few that are more positive, like 4 stars. And mine's in the 4-star range, because it definitely had its faults, but I still liked it. So check out what I think. I think that review's going up on Thursday or Friday. So yeah. And then this one came in the mail, and I think I actually squealed when I saw the package because I knew it had to be like one of 2 books. Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's the sequel to The Naturals, which I really liked. And I requested this back in the spring, like I was an early requester. And Cassie told me she'd put me on the request list, and she did, and I ended up getting it. So thank you, Disney Hyperion and Cassie. Cassie's like a really cool publicist there. I know a lot of people have met her at BEA and ALA and things, and I haven't, but I've had that one email with her, and then I've talked to her on Twitter, and she is so nice and fun. So that was all the books to review, but then I was gifted and traded, and I won a lot. So we'll start with what I was traded. A while back, I traded a couple books with a blogger friend, Meredith, from Pandora's Books. And I was kind of waiting for her to, we said I was going to trade her for her arcs of Free to Fall and Ask Again Later. And then I ended up changing my mind about wanting those 2, so I ended up deciding, she told me what books she had, and I decided on this one. It's 2 books in one. It's called Unforgettable Summer, and it's So in Love and Better Latte Than Never by Catherine Clark. I didn't really like How to Meet Boys, but I decided to give this one a try just because it's fun and it's a free book, sort of, because I traded her 2 of my arcs that I didn't really need, so we'll see what I think. But thank you, Meredith. And then I did my first official trade through the YA Book Exchange. I traded Allie for, I think that's who it was. I've got a lot of trades going on right now. Traded Allie my arcs of Independent Study and Graduation Day for hardcover of Rebel Belle. And I really like this. It was a fun book, and I'm glad to own it in hardcover. And then, an arc of the Elite. I have the Elite in hardcover, but I think it's really cool to own an arc of it since it's a very popular trilogy. So thank you, Allie. Thank you for being willing to trade with me. And then I won some books. I finally got my Broken Hearts, Fences, and Other Things to Mend prize pack from Fierce Reads during their readathon of it. And it's a signed hardcover. Let me find the title page. So I really like this book, and I'm glad to finally have a hardcover cover of it, which meant I could send my arc of it to a friend. And it's so pretty, like the colors and the cover. Underneath it's pink, but I'm probably going to leave it covered in this because I'm not the hugest like all pink fan, but it's pretty. And then it came with the like lip balm that they created for swag for this book, and so that was really fun. And then I won I guys won the winners for another blogger's Blogiversary giveaway, and I believe the blog was Books with Bite. So I got a giant stack of books. But you know what was really annoying? The package arrived completely bashed in on one side, like there's a hole in it, and it was just horrendous. And I knew the blogger, she confirmed this, but I knew that she hadn't like sent it like that. Like no blogger would do that. That's awful. And I'm really kind of pissed off at the post office because it had to have happened in transit. And like they just put like received in damaged condition tape around it. I'm just like, are you kidding me? The books arrived relatively unscathed. Like a couple have a few more bends than I'd probably expect, even though a couple of them are arcs and those get more beat up. But I got this giant stack of books. Oh. I got Prisoner of Night and Fog as an arc, which is really fun because I had an e-galley, so to have a physical arc of a book I really enjoyed, it's awesome. I have an arc of Just One Day by Gail Forman. I have that in hardcover too, but once again, arc is fun. The Moon and More by Sarah Dessen. The Osiris Curse by Paul Crilly. I haven't heard of this one, so it might be interesting to try it. And then a paperback of Reboot by Amy Tintera and hardback of Rebel by Amy Tintera. These two doesn't sound like I can't talk. It's early in the morning. This duology doesn't really sound like it's my thing, so I'm spreading the book love, and I'm going to give it to Hannah. I'm going to be seeing her tomorrow to give her book from the MMBB author event because she wasn't able to come after all, and so I can give her 2 more books. I like sharing the book love like with my friends and everything because when I find friends who really like to read, it's a good feeling, like in real life. Because a lot of my blogger friends obviously love to read, but I don't know them in person, so I can't exactly always fangirl with them over it. It's hard to fangirl on Twitter when you only have 140 characters, or text when it's still like you send like very short messages. So I like having real life bookish friends. Okay, and then books I bought. Like I said, this is definitely a smaller haul than last time. I went to an author event on the 25th. It was really unexpected, but because it was at our local Barnes & Noble, and they never have author events, like never. But I was very excited and happy because it was 3 authors I've already met and know, and then one really new one. And so when I went, though, I also got Like No Other by Una LaMarche. I'm guessing that's how you say her name. Una LaMarche, I don't know. I am very bad at pronouncing names, so if I'm bungling any author's name, I'm so sorry. But this is kind of like they're star-crossed lovers. She's an Hasidic Jew, and he's West Indian. I think he's like Jamaican or Dominican. I don't remember which. But it's really cool. I learned a lot about the Hasidic culture, and it's really fascinating. And I liked how it ended. It was surprisingly satisfying. Because, it's not... I'm going to go ahead and spoil it and say that it's not exactly like Romeo and Juliet. They don't die at the end. Thank goodness. Because that was kind of stupid. But this is way better, and you have to read it. If you love contemporary romance, get this book. If you don't like contemporary romance, get this book. That's all I'm saying. And then I got 3 books at the signing. I got Independent Study in a finished copy by Joelle Charbonneau. I have The Testing in a finished copy, and so I'm slowly collecting them. Like, whenever I go to her signings, I'm getting a hardcover copy. And I also got, like, a giant poster of Graduation Day, which is game-packed to take to my college. And then I got Dissonance by Erica O'Rourke. This was, like, her new release of that week. And so it was really exciting to finally get a copy and get it signed. And she also had the little origami stars, which plays a big part into the book. So I got that. And then I also actually got a signed copy from my roommate because I told her I was going to the signing, and she kind of freaked out when she heard about Erica O'Rourke being there because she was really interested in Dissonance. So I was really excited to get something signed for her. And then I also got, I didn't have any books to get signed from Stacy Cade. She was there too, but I'm waiting until The Hunt is in paperback because I have the rules in paperback. But I did get some swag from her. It's the rules, and it's a magnet, which is really fun and different because you don't see too many magnets out there. But then for books, I also got Ask Again Later by Liz Chukas. I know how to pronounce her name now. Like last time, I think, before this I thought it was pronounced like Suzuka or something. Like I said, I can't pronounce authors' names unless they tell us, or it's pretty easy, like Ellie Carter. And this book is really fun and cute. And I don't have it with me because I've already packed it, but they did like a short little quick giveaway since it was like for a Get Pop Cultured event. And I won an arc of Top 10 Clues You're Clueless by Liz Chukas. And I am like over the moon excited because it sounds really cute and fun. And since I did like Ask Again Later, I'm expecting to like Top 10 Clues as well. And I kind of really want to read it now. But A, I've packed it, and then B, it doesn't come out till December, and I would be really jumping in my review schedule, so I can't do that. So that's pretty much all of it for the author events. And I was not planning to have bought any more books, but technically I bought this like back in June, and it just arrived, and it arrived early. Like 13 days early before it should have. But you don't hear me complaining too much because it's Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. It's signed. I didn't get one of the special rose copies, but I think she doodled the rose in, I think, 10 of the copies. But I'm not one of them, but I don't care. That would have been really cool, but it's still signed, and it's Isla, and it's beautiful. And then I got, of course, the stickers that come with it. They're a bit wrinkled from transit. Like, I don't think the postman kind of shoved the package in our box, so that probably wrinkled them. So I'm not happy about that, but they're still cool. And 3 of the stickers are fairly unscathed. So yeah. And then I better be more careful. 3 buttons. I Heart Cricket Bell. Josh Forever. And Etienne Je t'aime. These are really cool buttons. Like, I really like them. I've already finished Isla, and I'm not going to really say what I thought of it. I gave it 4 stars, and it was definitely better than Lola. I liked it better than that. But I think Anna is still my favorite book. And I can say more once it's out, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Like, I want everyone to have that really good experience of reading it for the first time, without me saying more than what I just did. But then I also got... I was trying, when I did my pre-order, I chose a store here in Illinois that I was hoping wouldn't have too many pre-orders, so then I could hopefully be one of the people to get the tote bag. And I was. I now have an Anna, Lola, and Isla tote bag, which is, like, really exciting. And I've already used it. Like, we had to go run some errands yesterday, and I was bringing Isla with me, and I'm like, I'm going to use the awesome tote bag. So I did. And I was kind of hoping almost that I would, like, run into some bookish people and they'd recognize it and they'd be like, oh my gosh, how'd you get the tote bag? But it didn't. And my mom called me crazy for that. So yeah. I think that was it. That was all the books. So now I need to repack some because they're going in storage ottoman. And I need to put them back on the shelf. Some others back on the shelf, and just I have to leave them now until November or December, which is going to be really sad. But the next book haul video is not going to be for about, if I do one, it's going to be in about 3 weeks. Maybe 4, actually, getting close to 4. I'm going to wait till I'm really settled in at school, and I'm likely not going to get too many books over the next few weeks, because I was kind of planning on getting Isla during that time, but now I'm not. And hopefully I will be able to do a video. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. Besides when I have classes, I don't know when I'll be working and whatnot and studying. But possibly the next time you guys see me, I'll be in a brand new setting, and I'm going to find a place to sit so you guys can see my bookshelves. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all soon. Bye.